Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of The Fad Show. So on today's episode, I'm going to be unveiling the new wheels and tires that are going on my Alltrack. So for about 6 months, I've had these wheels sitting in my garage, and I was trying to wait on the Michelin Pilot Sport All Season 4s to go back in stock. They've been on back order in the Alltrack size for pretty much like 6 months now. But I wasn't really in a rush as the stock tires are in perfectly good condition at 45,000 miles. But recently, my right rear tire has developed a slow leak, and I can't find anything in it, so I'm not sure where it's coming from. I use like soapy water, I can't see where it's coming from. So I guess that was just an excuse to go ahead and order new tires. So I have a stack of Continental Extreme Contact DWS 06s, which I run on pretty much all my daily drivers. So I'm not exactly upset that I couldn't get the Michelins. I just kind of wanted to try something new. But anyways, I'm going to go with my tried and true daily driver all season tires. And then for the wheels, I was really torn on what to do. I kind of wanted to get like a set of Euro speed 18 by 8.5 so I could run the Macan brakes. But currently I live in Texas, but I am planning to move back to the Northeast in the next year or two. So with that, I need the ability to run stock tire size for winter tires. So I'm going to keep my original Canyons, which will be my winter tires, and these are going to be an OEM Volkswagen size. They are the Volkswagen Nogaro wheels, which were an optional wheel on the GTI here in the United States, and they're actually a stock wheel, I think, on the European GTD cars. So these are pretty rare in the United States. I don't think a lot of people, I think it was like an optional extra, like you had to pay more to get these on your GTI, so they're not very popular around here. If you wanted to buy a new set, I think they're like $575 a piece. I got the entire set off of Facebook Marketplace for $600. I think these are look pretty good on the black Alltrack. I guess I'll wait and see once I get them on there. But these are the wheels I'm going to go with, and tires. So yeah, let's go to the tire shop, get these mounted up, and then we'll get them on, and I'll give you my impressions of one, how it looks, and then also how it drives. I think there's going to be a lot more probably cornering confidence with these tires. The ride quality on these stock Continentals is actually really good. I don't really have anything negative to say about them. They're just not really a performance-oriented tire. So I think this is going to be a pretty good upgrade, but with it, that being said, let's get to it.
A few moments later.
So I'm back from the tire shop, and I think the wheels look really good. I definitely love the looks of the Canyons, but these Nogaros I think make it just look a little bit more sporty. The Canyons are like really utilitarian looking and classy, but these I think make it look a little bit sporty, which is kind of the theme that I'm trying to go with the car. I'll get them cleaned up, and then I'll take some better videos around the car outside. So one thing I always like to do when I get tires done at a tire shop is go ahead and check the torque on the lug nuts, because they just put them on with an impact wrench. And sometimes I put them on to like 200 foot-pounds, and then you end up with a flat tire and you can't get the tire off with your whatever lug wrench that's supplied in the spare tire kit. So I'm gonna go ahead, check all the wheel lug torques, which should be 88 foot-pounds. Another thing I like to do too is check the tire pressure, because they just fill it up to whatever. Sometimes they pump it up like excessively, just trying to get the tire on the bead, and then they don't actually set it to the proper spec. So I like to go and check it to the manufacturer's specification. Also, although he did ask me what tire pressure I wanted to, so I'm confident that he did set them properly. But yeah, just gonna go ahead and check the torque, and I'll put the wheel caps back on. I'm gonna put some tire shine on the new wheels. Then I'm gonna go take it for a test drive, give you my initial impressions, and then I'll just do some like whatever around the vehicle shots so you can get a feel for what it looks like with the Nogaros on there. Alright, so I'll go ahead and give my driving impressions of the new Continental DWSs. I guess also these, I didn't actually weigh them, but I think these Nogaro wheels are just slightly lighter than the Canyons, just they have less, whatever, mass to them. They definitely felt lighter when I was moving them around, but probably minimal gains there. But anyways, I'll give my thoughts on the DWSs. I mean, I've had these tires on pretty much every daily driver I've had in the last like 5 years. I absolutely love them. And yeah, one thing I'll say right off the bat I noticed is the ride quality is definitely better than those Pro Contact TXs that came on the original Canyons. Part of that might be due to the fact that these are 91 load rating where the originals were 95. There's a lot of argument on the forums for the Alltracks about whether the 95 is necessary or not. I don't think it is, but whatever. I guess technically the stock tire is the 95. And yeah, the other thing is, one of the issues I've always had with the Alltrack is I thought it had like no turn in, and I think just a little bit more aggressive, whatever compound and tread pattern, you definitely notice an improvement there on the twists. So yeah, definitely really happy with these tires. It's pretty much exactly what I was expecting with them. Let's say my only complaint with these tires is they do have a mild snow rating. That's why they're called DWS. It's dry, wet, snow. And they actually have little letters stamped in the tires. And when that S wears away, then you no longer have the snow rating. When the W wears away, then you no longer have the wet rating. And then when the D goes away, then you're ready to replace your tires. The one thing I'll say is if you plan on using them for any sort of light snow, the S does go away pretty quickly. That doesn't really matter for me because when I move back to the Northeast, I'm going to buy snow tires anyways. But that's part of the reason why I was kind of hoping to try those Michelin Pilot Sport 4s. I'm sure they're a really good tire. People speak very highly of them, but as I've said, people speak very highly of these Continentals. And yeah, the handling of this is greatly improved. I kind of regret that I didn't do this sooner because this is very impressive. And all that like turn in and mid-corner hesitation that was on those Pro Contact TXs is absolutely gone with these. So yeah, overall, very happy with these tires. I'm very happy with the wheels. I think they look awesome. Yeah, so I don't want to drone on forever. So those are my impressions. So that's a wrap on this episode. Just wanted to show you guys the wheels and tires that I got and give you my initial impressions on how they look and how they perform. Hope you guys like this episode. Stay tuned for next time.